Hello, the topic of today's lesson is coordinate graph. Coordinate graph or graphs or coordinate system is a way to present data. We are on the topic of data science and we learn about calculating mean, which is average in other words, and we learned how to use line plots in a previous lesson. And today we're going to look at how we can use coordinate graphs to present data. Just so many different ways to visualize numbers. Okay, so we have an example. Always start with an example. I love it. Students are assigned a seat before the exam starts. The desks are arranged in rows and columns. Just for kicks, these are rows. These are rows. Rows go horizontally. Let's just make it like that. And columns are the way to arrange numbers vertically. So columns are vertical. You can look at them from top to bottom. You can look at them from the bottom to the top. So columns go up and down and rows go left to right. So let's arrange the seats for these children. Each student was given a card with a pair of numbers. The first number was to tell which column. The first number is to tell which column from the left, and the second number is which row from the front. Okay, so here is what they, for example, Sheila, right? We have Sheila's card and it says 3,2. 3 stands for column and 2 stands for row. Let's check it out. Is Sheila truly in a third column? So let's go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we got 3 for Sheila and she's in a second row. First row, second row, and here she is. We have Sheila in the space assigned 3,2, meaning third column and second row. Now let's look at Jeremy. Let's look at Jeremy's card. Jeremy's card says 4,5. Again, we have a column, that's the first number, and row, that's the second number. So it's the fourth column. So, okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, right? We are up to fourth column, and now we're going to travel up. First row, second row, third row, and fourth row, and fifth row. And of course, thank God we found Jeremy. We found Jeremy. Here he is. Okay, so I hope we will practice a little bit more how to navigate this particular grid of rows and columns. So let me clean things up a little bit. Let me clean things up and let's clean up the numbers. So again, rows go left to right and columns go up and down. So who occupied the following seats? I'm going to do only a part of this assignment, assignment A, and you, my friends, can pause the video and complete the remaining numbers. So I'm going to make a box around these. And the box look. Okay, so 2, 3. Again, remember, I'm going to keep labeling at first that this is column and row. This is the column and row. This is column followed by the row, column, row, column, row. So let's travel through the second column. Again, just kind of like, let's make it almost like a number line, right? So we can see all the numbers horizontally. So this is the first column, second column, third column, fourth column, fifth, and sixth. Okay, and going up and down, right? Let's count our rows. Let's count our rows going up and down. First row, second row, third row, fourth row, and fifth row, right? Rows go horizontally, so we measure them on the vertical number line, and columns go, we measure on the horizontal number line. So let's go, let's try. 2, 3, so we go 1, 2, and up 3. 1, 2, 3. So it is Domingo. Domingo. Domingo is in 2, 3. Now 6, 4. So we travel 1, 2, 3. We travel all the way. Let's say we travel from 0 to 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 6. And now we have to go up 4. Okay, let's go up for 1, 2, 3, 4. It is Nathan. This is Nathan's desks. Nathan. Now 3, 5. Again, we go to the side, 3, and we go up 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we find Steve's desk. Steve's desk. 4, 1. Again, we go horizontally, right? We're going to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. We stopped on 4 and we go 1, 2, oh, just one. So it is Alex, okay? The first row is Alex's row. Remember, this is your 0. This is your 0, and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the right, or you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 upward to count the row. 3, 3. So, okay, we have to move 3 steps to the right. Okay, and now all the way up to row 3, and that's Shayla. Shayla, okay? I hope you're getting a hang of it. Now, let's try to use a different exercise. I'm going to erase some of these drawings because I feel like it's making things a little bit messier. Now, let's practice an opposite operation, right? Which seats did the following students occupy? Again, I'm going to do, let's just do the bottom section, right? Let's do the bottom section. Now, for Aaron, which seat is Aaron in? Okay, let's find Aaron. Do we have, oh, Aaron is all the way here. This is Aaron, okay? This is Aaron right here. This is our Aaron. So where is he? He's in the first column and all the way to the 5th row. So we simply write first column and 5th row. Lorenzo, where is Lorenzo? Lorenzo, do we spot Lorenzo? Why don't I see Lorenzo? Where is Lorenzo? I found Lorenzo. Here he is. It took me a while because I always search from the top. So we got Lorenzo. Where is Lorenzo's seat? Well, he's in the 2nd row and he's in a 2nd column and we go up 2 rows. So he's in 2, 2. Okay, so here is Lorenzo. Here is Aaron. The 3rd person is Sharon. Sharon is right here. I see Sharon. I found her much quicker than Lorenzo. Here is Sharon. So let's figure it out. Let's go to the right. In which column is Sharon? She's in 5th column and we go all the way up to 5th row. So Sharon is in 5th column and 5th row. Andre, where is Andre? Andre is right here. We see Andre. Where is he? He is in the 4th. We travel to the right, 4th row and 4th column and 3rd row. So we're going to write 4, 3. And finally, David. David, let's erase this mess for. And finally, David, he's the last person on our list. Where is David sitting? Oh, he's very close to the beginning, to the entrance to the auditorium. Here is David, and we just have to go to the 1 column to the right, and then we travel up 1 row. David's seat is very easy to find. He's right in the corner, 1st column and 1st row. I hope this makes it easy for you to understand how we navigate this particular grid of assigned seats. Let me clean this up. Now, the last part of this assignment is, let's discuss. So do the pairs of numbers 4, 2 and 2, 4 refer to the same seat? No, they do not refer to the same seat because, right? Let's identify, because we have 4, 2. That means 4th column and 2nd row. Who is in the 4th column and 2nd row? Is reserved for Gabriel, right? I hope you see that it's Gabriel. And if we navigate to 2, 4, it's 2nd column and 4th row, that is seat reserved for Tyler. So no, we are not in the same seats. We are not in the same seats, right? Because the first number tells us the column and the 2nd number tells us the row. First number tells us the column and the 2nd number tells us the row. Now let's go ahead and practice a few more examples. The following map shows the locations of some attractions at the park. Now, I already took the freedom to label the entrance, which is your starting point, right? As you're looking for gazebo, fountain, swings, or the pond. Please keep in mind that's very important. The way to orient ourselves in space is to understand which way is north and which way is east and west. Okay, so typically on the maps, north is pointing upward, south goes down, and east and west go side to side, right? So the fountain is located 9 units east. So let's box this in. 9 units east and 4 units north. So my friends, east is to the right and north is going up. So we're going 9 units to the right from the entrance. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And now we're going to go 4 up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, we reached the fountain. We can write the position of the fountain as 9, comma, 4, right here next to the map. Next, the position of the swings. Okay, how far do we get to the swings? So to get to the fountain, we have 9 steps to the right, and then 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, right? So the swings were 17. Where did that go? 1, 2, okay. So we went to 9, and then we have 10, 11, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So the swings are 17 to the right. And do we have any steps upwards? No, we stay on that spot. So 0 steps up. Remember, we are counting from the entrance. We're counting from the entrance, okay? Now, the position of the gazebo, okay? How much do we travel to the right? How far do we travel to the right? Okay, gazebo is not that close. It's not that far. So we can say 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 steps to the right. Oh, let's pick up a different color. 4 steps to the right to reach the gazebo. And how far up? This is going up, right? To go north, we have to go up from the entrance. So how far up from the gazebo? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 8 up. Finally, the position of the pond. Remember, the first number tells us how many steps to the right we have to make. And pond and swings are on the same level, right? You see, pond and swings are kind of located on the same level in the park, kind of across from each other. So if we walk 17 steps to the swing, it's the same number of steps for the pond, but how many steps do we travel up? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 6 steps up. So we can write the location of the pond is 17 to the side and 6 up. The location of the gazebo is 4 to the side and 8 up. Okay, this is how we write down the location. Now, finally, we have another grid, right? Why is this called a grid? Well, check it out. We have a grid, right? Meaning we have something that looks like lines going side to side and up and down, and that creates a grid, kind of like a chessboard, correct? Or your math scratch paper. And why is this called? So we know why it's called a grid. Why is this called coordinate? Because it has a number line that numbers each location. If you play chess, you would recognize we use this similar notation in chess. So right here, going side to side, or I would say to the right, from 0, we have a horizontal number line, right? Horizontal axis, we call it. And then I'll pick up a different color. Up and down from 0 in a direction upward or north, right? We learned it last time, north. We also have a vertical axis, right? So we have a vertical axis, we have a horizontal axis, and guess what? This is a starting point, okay? This is the point where both lines intersect, just like for an angle, making a 90-degree angle, right? Remember, we just learned angles in previous videos. And this is 0 start. So what do we have in the coordinate grid? We have a chicken that's next to the well. We have a tree and a house and a barn and a cow. It looks like a map of a farm, right? So on the next page, they're asking us to identify the locations of all these objects on our map. So I'm moving to page 94. The tree is at the position 7, 3. So let's label this. The tree is 7, 3. Well, why is this? We moved to the right up to 7, and then we moved up 3 steps. So first we moved to the right 7 steps, and then we went up 3 steps. Makes sense, right? So let's put, by the way, we list the coordinates in this parentheses. First we list this the direction, the right direction, right? We call them columns, and then we go up. And then first we list how many steps to the right, and then how many steps up. So the barn is located, well, how many steps do we need to go to the right to reach the barn? We would need to go 1, 2, 3. Fantastic. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we would need to go 3 steps to the right and then 6 steps up. Now, what about the cow? Oh, the cow is pretty far. We don't need to count one by one anymore. We now see the cow. To reach the cow, we have to walk 8 steps to the right. And how many steps? Here is the cow. Look at this. 7, right? 7 steps up. Now, for the house, right? Let me make more pairs. These are pairs of numbers. Up to the side, up to the side, or side up, sorry. So now, next, let's find the house. How far do we travel to the right for the house? Well, we go up to 5, right? We go 5 steps up, and then we go up 4 steps. How do I know? Here is my 4, right? I can read the number line, and 4 steps to the right. Now, how do I reach the chicken? I go 1 step to the right, and then 2 steps up. So 1, 2. And how do I reach the well? Well, the well is kind of close to the chicken. I would need to go 2 steps to the right and then 2 steps up. These are the